Hello viewers, my name is Abba Jamilu Ali Jaja, and in our discussion today we'll be talking about quadratic equation. A quadratic equation has a general form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a is not equal to 0, and a, b, c are constant number. There are about 4 methods involved in solving quadratic equation. These are factorization, we have completing the square method. There is a formula method, and there is a graphical method. So in our class today, we will begin by factorization method. Quadratic equations, not all of them are suitable for using factorization method. So how then do we know when to use factorization method? From the general form, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we perform b squared minus 4ac. If the result gives us a perfect square, then the particular question can be solved using the factorization method. Perfect square is a result obtained when a whole number is multiplied by itself. We'll go through these examples, solving them using factorization method. Example 1, here we have x squared plus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0. Comparing this with the general form, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we'll have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 9, c is equal to 18. So b squared minus 4ac implies what? 9 squared minus 4 into bracket 1 into bracket 18. 9 squared is 81. 4 times 18 by 4, this is 2, carrying 3, 4, 72. And 81 minus 72 is 9. 9 is a perfect square of 3. That means this particular equation can be solved using factorization method. We proceed to solve it. 9x plus 18 is equal to 0. The first thing we do, we multiply the coefficient of the x squared, which is a, by the constant term, which is c. In this case, it is 1 multiplied by 18 and is equal to 18. In the next step, we will bring out two numbers that their product is 18 and their sum is 9. Because the product is 18, that means these two numbers are either both positive or both negative. However, because the sum also is positive, definitely those numbers are positive. So two numbers to multiply to give us 18 and add them to give us 9 are nothing but 6 and 3. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18, 6 plus 3 is 9. So having those numbers, we replace the coefficient of x with the two numbers. So that is, we will have x squared plus into bracket 6 plus 3x plus 18 is equal to 0. So you have x squared plus 6x plus 3x plus 18 is equal to 0. The reason why we substitute this now with those factors found is to give us 4 terms in the equation, and that will be easier for us to factorize. Now, in this first group, we have x as common, so we factorize x. We'll have x plus 6, x by x, x squared, x by 6, 6x. In the second term, 3 is common. We bring out 3 here. We'll have x, and 3 into 18 is 6, and everything is equal to 0. On the two terms still, 6 plus x is common, so we'll have x plus 6, factorize it out. Here we'll have x left, and here we'll have 3 left is equal to 0. At this step, we have products of two brackets and the result is 0. That is either the first bracket is 0, which is x plus 6 is equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to minus 6. Or the second bracket is equal to 0. That is x plus 3 is equal to 0. And this implies that x is equal to minus 3. So minus 6 and minus 3 are the solution of these particular equations. We can put back those solutions into the equation and see if the two sides balance. If they balance, the solution is right. If they don't, then something is wrong. So substituting them, we have the equation as x squared plus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0. When we choose x as minus 6, then here we'll have minus 6 squared, then 9 into bracket minus 6, then plus 18 is equal to 0. So we'll see if this side is equal to 0 as well. Minus 6 squared is 36. 9 multiplied by minus 6 is minus 54. Then we have plus 18 is equal to 0. 36 plus 18 is 54. 54 minus 54 is 0. We have 0 is equal to 0. The equation balanced. That means definitely 6 is a solution to the equation. When we pick x is equal to minus 3 now, substituting into the equation, we will have minus 3 squared plus 9 into bracket minus 3 plus 18 is equal to 0. Minus 3 squared is 9. 9 by minus 3 is minus 27. Then we have plus 18 is equal to 0. 9 plus 18 is 27. So we have 27 minus 27 is equal to 0. And we have 0 is equal to 0. In the equation balance, that means minus 3 is also the correct solution to the equation. This example, given us 6x squared minus 7x plus 2 is equal to 0. Comparing with general form, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is equal to 6. B is equal to minus 7 and c is equal to 2. Then b squared minus 4ac implies minus 7 squared minus 4. A and c is 2. Minus 7 squared is 49. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 times 2 is 48. So 49 minus 48 is equal to 1, and 1 is a perfect square of 1. This signifies that this particular equation can be solved using factorization method. So having 6x squared minus 7x plus 2 is equal to 0, the first thing, multiply the coefficient of the x squared with the constant term. That is 6 multiplied by 2, and the result is 12. We'll think of two numbers to multiply to give us 12 and add them to give us minus 7. The result is positive 12. Either the two numbers are both positive or both negative. But the sum we need is minus 7. This shows that the two numbers are both negative. These two numbers are minus 4 and minus 3. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 3 will have positive 12, and add them will have negative 7. So we replace this minus 7 with these two coefficients we have. So we are going to have 6x squared minus 4x minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. We have 4 terms which will be easier for us to factorize and simplify. In this term, 2x is common. We factorize it out, 2x. Here we'll be left with 3x. And here we'll have minus 2. On this side, minus 1 is common. Here we'll have 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. On the two terms, 3x minus 2 is common. We factorize it out again. 3x minus 2. On this side, we'll have 2x left. On this side, we have minus 1 is equal to 0. Product of two brackets is equal to 0. Either this is equal to 0 or the second bracket is equal to 0 or both are 0. So we have either 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. That means 3x is equal to 2, and divide both sides by 3. We have x is equal to 2 over 3. Or we have 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Simplify, we have 2x is equal to 1. Dividing both sides by 2, that gives us x is equal to 1 over 2. So 2 over 3 and 1 over 2 are the solution to 6x squared minus 7x plus 2 is equal to 0. Next example, we have 5x squared is equal to 7x plus 3. We rearrange this to give us 5x squared minus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. Compare with the general term ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We'll have a is equal to 5, b is minus 7, c is minus 3. Then b squared minus 4ac implies minus 7 squared minus 4 into bracket a, which is 5, into bracket c, which is minus 3. So minus 7 squared is 49. Minus multiplied by minus, we have plus. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 multiplied by 6 is, multiplied by 3 is 60. And their sum is 109. 109 is not a perfect square. This particular question cannot be solved using factorization method. We have x squared plus 2x minus 35 is equal to 0. Compare with ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to minus 35. As usual, b squared minus 4ac gives what? 2 squared minus 4 into bracket 1 into bracket minus 35. 4 minus 4 with this minus becomes plus, and 35 times 4, 35 times 4 is 140. We have 144, which is a perfect square of 12. That means this question can be solved using factorization method. So x squared plus 2x minus 35 is equal to 0. Multiply the coefficient of x squared by the constant term. 1 multiplied by negative 35 is equal to negative 35. So we need two numbers to multiply to give us negative 35 and add them to give us positive 2. Because the product is negative number, that means the number are negative and positive. However, the sum is positive. That means the bigger number is positive and the smaller one will be the negative. And this number should now be plus 7 and negative 5. Having this number, we replace these two by this number. That is, we'll have x squared plus 7x minus 5x minus 35 is equal to 0. Make it to be in 4 terms so that we can easily factorize in 2 groups. So in the first part, x is common. Bring out x. We have x plus 7. On the second part, minus 5 is common. Factorize it out. We have x plus 7 is equal to 0. Minus 5 by x, minus 5x, this and this minus 35. So on the two sides, x plus 7 is common. We can factorize it out. So x plus 7. Here we'll have x left. And here we'll have minus 5 and it's equal to 0. So product of two brackets is equal to 0. So we'll have Either the first bracket, which is x plus 7 is equal to 0, we will have x is equal to minus 7, or the second bracket, x minus 5 is equal to 0, we will have x is equal to 5. So the solution to these particular equations are x is equal to minus 7 and x is equal to 5. Let's check this one and see. When x is equal to 5, what do we have in the main equation? We'll have 5 squared plus 2 into bracket 5 and minus 35 is equal to 0. 5 squared is 25. 2 by 5 is 10. Minus 35 is equal to 0. We have 35 minus 35 is equal to 0. 0 is equal to 0. This is indeed the solution to the equation. We have another example as 2x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. We have a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 1, and c is equal to minus 6 when we compare this equation with the general form. Then b squared minus 4ac implies minus 1 squared minus 4 into bracket 2 into bracket minus 6. So we have what? 1 plus 4 times 2 is 8, and 6 times 8 is 48. So this will give us 49, and 49 is a perfect square of 7. Then the question can be solved using factorization method. We proceed as usual. 2x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. We multiply the coefficient of the x squared, which is 2, by the constant term, which is minus 6, to give us minus 12. So we are going to find two numbers to multiply to give us negative 12 and add them to give us negative 1. Because the product is negative, those numbers are positive and negative. However, the sum is negative. That means the bigger number is the negative and the smaller one is the positive. This number are 4 minus 4 and 3. So we replace this coefficient of the x with these two numbers. So in this case, we are going to have 2x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. We make them in 4 terms to ease our work in factorizing. So in this first set, 2x is common. We'll have 2x. Here we'll be left with x, and here we'll have minus 2. On the second part, 3 is common. We bring out 3. Here we'll have x minus 2 is equal to 0. As you can see, x minus 2 is common. We factorize it out. We'll have x minus 2. What left here is 2x, and we have plus 3 here is equal to 0. Product of two brackets is equal to 0. Either x minus 2 is equal to 0, we have x is equal to 2, or 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. We'll have 2x is equal to minus 3. We'll have x is equal to minus 3 over 2. The same thing as minus 1 whole number 1 over 2. So x is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 3 over 2 are the solution to this quadratic equation. So in this example, we have x squared minus 9 is equal to 0. Compare with ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We'll have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, and c is equal to minus 9. B squared minus 4ac implies 0 squared minus 4 into bracket 1 into bracket minus 9, and this will give us 36. 36 is a perfect square of 6. Then the question can be solved using factorization method. So we have x squared minus 9 is equal to 0. We multiply the coefficient of x squared, which is 1, and the constant, which is minus 9, to give us minus 9. So we think of two numbers to multiply to give us minus 9 and to add them to give us 0. This number are going to be the same in magnitude. but one is negative and the other one is positive. This number is what? Plus 3 and negative 3. So we are going to have x squared plus 3x minus 3x minus 9 is equal to 0. So on this side, x is common. We'll have x plus 3. On this side, minus 3 is common. Bring it out. We'll have x plus 3 as well in the bracket is equal to 0. So x plus 3 is common to both sides. We factorize it out. We'll have x plus 3. Then on this side, we have x. And here we have minus 3 is equal to 0. Again, product of two brackets to give us 0. Either of the bracket is 0 or both are 0. So either x plus 3 is equal to 0 to have x is equal to minus 3, or we have x minus 3 is equal to 0 to give us x is equal to 3. So minus 3 and plus 3 are the solution to this particular quadratic equation. The next example, we have 2x squared minus x is equal to 0. Still comparing with ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We'll have a is equal to 2, b is equal to 0, and c is equal to minus 8. So b squared minus 4ac implies 0 squared minus 4 into bracket a, which is 2 into bracket c, which is minus 8. So we are going to have plus, now 4 times 2, 8, and 8 by 8 is 64. 64 is a perfect square of 8. You can factorize this question and solve them. So we have 2x squared minus 8 is equal to 0. Multiply the coefficient of x squared with the constant term, which is 2 by minus 8. That should give us minus 16. So two numbers to multiply to give us minus 16 and add them to give us 0 as b is equal to 0. They should be the same in magnitude but different in sign. Plus 4 and minus 4. So here we'll have 2x squared plus 4x minus 4x minus 8 is equal to 0. On this side, 2x is common. Factorize it. Here we'll have x plus 4. On this side, minus 4 is common. We'll have x plus 2 rather here. Then here we are going to have x plus 2 as well is equal to 0. So x plus 2 is common. We factorize it. X plus 2. Then here we'll have 2x. And here we have minus 4 and is equal to 0. So here either x plus 2 is equal to 0 to give us x is equal to minus 2, or we'll have 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. We'll have 2x is equal to 4. We'll have x is equal to 4 over 2, and we have x is equal to 2. So the solutions are minus 2 and 2. From the question here, we can as well divide through by 2, and we'll arrive at the same answer. So it's all the same. Let us have a look at this question. 3x squared plus 5x is equal to 0. Comparing with general form, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to 0. B squared minus 4ac will not be 5 squared minus 4 into bracket 3 into bracket 0, and this should be 25. 25 is a perfect square of 5. So in this case, we can solve this using factorization. 3x squared plus 5x is equal to 0. Going by our former procedure, multiplying the coefficient of x squared and the constants is just like 3 multiplied by 0, and the answer is 0. We'll think of two numbers to multiply to give us 0 and add them to give us 5. This number are what? 5 and 0 itself. So replacing them here, we still have back our 3x squared plus 5x is equal to 0. So you have only two terms now. X is common. We bring out x. Here we'll be left with 3x, and here we'll have plus 5 is equal to 0. Product of two numbers is equal to 0. Either both of them are 0 or either of them is 0. So we have either x is equal to 0, or we have 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. We will have 3x is equal to minus 5. Then x is equal to minus 5 over 3. Or we have x is equal to minus 1 whole number 2 over 3. Let's consider this. Minus x squared minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Assuming b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, the step we follow is what? Coefficient of x squared multiplied by the constant term, that is minus 1 multiplied by 3. The result is minus 3. So two numbers to multiply to give us minus 3 and add them to give us negative 2. The result is negative, so the number are plus and minus. The sum is negative. The bigger number means the bigger number is the negative 1. Then consider minus 3 and plus 1. So we replace this coefficient with the two numbers. We'll have minus x squared minus 3x plus x. Then plus 3 is equal to 0. On this side, minus x is common. We'll have minus x. Here we'll have x. And here we will have plus 3 common. On this side, 1 is common. We factorize it. Then we have x plus 3 here is equal to 0. X plus 3 is common to both sides. We factorize it. X plus 3 here. Here we have x is we have minus x outside. Then here we have plus 1. Everything is equal to 0. We have the product of two brackets is equal to 0. So either the two brackets are 0 themselves or one of them is 0. So either x plus 3 is equal to 0, we have x is equal to minus 3, or we have minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. We have minus x is equal to minus 1, and we have x is equal to 1. So these are the solution to this quadratic equation. In this example, minus half into bracket x minus 1 square plus 2 is equal to 0. We multiply through by 2 in order to clear the fraction. We'll have minus 2 into bracket x minus 1 square multiplied by 2 plus 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 0 multiplied by 2. So on this side we have minus into bracket x minus 1 square plus 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 and 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. We expand this bracket, we have minus x minus 1 plus 4 is equal to 0. Here we'll have x multiplied by x squared, x by minus 1 minus x, minus 1 by this x is minus x, and 1 by minus 1 is positive 1. Then plus 4 is equal to 0. We have minus into bracket x squared minus x, which is minus 2x plus 1. Then plus 4 is equal to 0. If we expand this bracket, we'll have minus x squared plus 2x minus 1. That's the negative. We'll have the effect on all of them. Plus 4 is equal to 0. Simplify further, you have minus x squared plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So the constant term, which is 3, multiplied by the coefficient of x squared, which is minus 1, we will have minus 3. So two numbers to multiply to give us minus 3 and add them to give us plus 2. Number are negative and positive numbers, and the larger number will have the positive. So we are going to have these numbers as plus 3 and minus 1. So in minus x squared plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, replace this number by the two factors we have. That is minus x squared plus 3x minus x, then plus 3 is equal to 0. At this first two sides, we have minus x is common. We'll have x minus 3. On this side, minus 1 is common. Then we'll have x minus 3 as well into bracket is equal to 0. X minus 3 is common to the two factors. We factorize it out, having x minus 3. Here we have minus x left, and here we have minus 1 is equal to 0. So either x minus 3 is equal to 0, we have x is equal to 3, or minus x minus 1 is equal to 0, minus s is equal to 1, and we have s is equal to minus 1. So the solution to this particular equation is x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 1. So this brings us to the end of our class today. For more videos, please do subscribe and personalize. Thank you for viewing. Have a nice day.